What's up, guys? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Godzilla vs. Kong Patreon request from Joshua. So, for his son. This is, he sent me like a really blurry photo, so I'm going to do my best. It's from the movie, so it's like they got like this motion blur stuff because Godzilla's shooting his beam with the axe. So, let's like try and do this as best we can. We're going to start with Gorilla Kong. So, landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Center point here. Godzilla that way. Kong here. So we'll go, he's just like big thick forehead. Frowning. That's funny to me because tick in Ireland is like, it's a word. It's like, don't be a tick. It means you're dumb or something. Right, so he's got this like big frowning brow sort of situation going on, right, coming across his forehead, right? The other one kind of goes down a bit, you can't really see as much of it, but like it comes around his head here. And then his cheek kind of sticks out. There, but it's kind of hairy. So that's what we're dealing with for his forehead, okay? These kind of sausage fingers kind of touching like that. And then the eyes will be in under this, right? From what I can see anyway. So just like looking sort of down, right? One there. The other one's like lower, it's like down there. So see if the line, so we want it to be sort of looking down that way. So I'm gonna like put his pupil there. Okay, so like big frown sort of thing there. So the other eye, I guess we got to do his nose first actually. So his nose here, it's kind of like a love heart sort of shape. Right, so it kind of like bumps up and around here first. And then goes around the other side of his snout there, and then we like all these wrinkles and stuff coming across that nose. And then this curves like into there. The other side like there. And then the nostrils are quite big. Okay. So his other eye has to be, I would say, in here then. And sort of we want him to be looking down to the right as well. Okay. Sorry for the sniffles now. So then, sort of bags under his eyes and stuff. Sort of all textures and wrinkles and stuff here. Okay. And then that sort of gorilla mouth, sort of, it's kind of like, it's real round, right? So it like comes out from the, from his nose, like right around the nose, right? And it goes in a bit, out a bit for his bottom lip, there. And then his lip just like sticks up like he's real grumpy, right? So like comes across and then down like that, right? And then he has maybe like a top lip sort of line just following that, and then like bottom lip just there. And then this has all like wrinkles and stuff on it there. right? And then, so his cheek is kind of hairy, sticks out here. And then his bearded face kind of goes out then this way, right? And it's right, all hairy along his chin and everything. And it's just like a zigzag sort of line coming around and then up onto his face and everything. And around his eyes. A real sort of furry for his jaw then. And his jaw seems to disappear. It becomes like part of his chest there, right? So, and we're all sort of textured on all this then. And this is like a big frowning forehead, which will go back up underneath his arm then this way. Okay, so then, so that's all we can see of his face really. Okay, I guess we should have some like hair come up in here. Maybe sticking off a bit on the side of his face as well. Just looking at it now. So then, right, so body position now. So we got like his chest and neck, and yeah, so chest comes out here. Right, like that. And then like this comes into the central line for his chest there. Right, so like a neck muscle usually goes in that way. And then the other chest muscle comes up to his armpit, which is like in here. That means nipple should be like there. And then I think we got like scars and stuff, but say like scar there. So his belly then kind of sticks out real far here. And again, it's always like hairy and sketchy sort of lines like that. And we have like a gorilla sort of abdomen, right? So it's like all hairy, but you kind of see abs. But like not really, like just kind of lightly put in. That's all sort of textured and hairy and stuff around here. Okay, and then so his arm, his tricep goes into his armpit and like joins his back muscles and stuff all here. So big shoulder then. And then his arm here. And this is a hairy back, just going down this way. Then we join like his leg here. Like it's all sort of rib lines and stuff. Okay, kinda like that, right? At first. So it's like his abdomen and then the arm going that way. And it comes around his elbow, which is quite furry again. Comes around here to his forearm. and his wrist all up there. This is like all just fur inside here, I think. So as much texture and hair now and stuff as you want on this, and like the extra scar on his stomach. So his other arm seems to like just come around this way. So we can just see like sort of bicep, hairy bicep here. Comes around, and then the elbow kind of sticks out and goes behind the beam here somewhere. So you can't, this is just like all hair. Godzilla's sort of beam comes in like here somewhere, and then it's just like all hairy in here. So then the legs, very blurry gorilla legs. So knee seems to come around this way. So forgive me now if this is not anatomically correct to gorillas, but it's a very blurry picture. I think his other toe is like curled up. Okay, so this comes around that way. Right, and then like his other leg is like here. And I think it's like a curved over knee. Right, and then you can just like see his foot, right? So basically a kneecap kind of here. So that's like his kneecap, okay? And then I think we can see like the top of his like shin, which goes down to like a furry foot, which is kind of like curved over. So you can just like see knuckles kind of here. I imagine one, so we'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, and he has like another one on the side, but you can't really see that. It's just like fur. Kind of curved over there. That's tricky, I know, but that's all I can see for it. And then like his other, like his foot and leg seems to curve down that way. And you can see like his big thigh sort of here. So that means that's a kneecap. And then his like, I think his calf is like right up there, yeah. So this seems to come down to there. That's all hairy on top. And then like his foot, which is like a hand because he's a gorilla, so that's like a thumb, I think. So it's like a hand on his foot. Right, kind of like that. And then this will all be like textured and stuff. Okay. So that's what we're dealing with. For you can add more detail to that if you want, but that's as textured, I think, as I can go with it, because it's like a full body thing, so you don't want to mess it up too much. So then, axe, right? So we can see like his hand here. So knuckles, just like steps to 1, 2, 3, 4, and the thumb is kind of around the side of the axe, so you can't really see it. Kind of furry all the time. And then the other one, so you can just see like the back of the hand, and then the thumb sort of here. And then each of these would be a finger. And then, so this axe is just like a bone. So it bumps out here, got like a sort of a love heart sort of shape at the back. And then the bone of it, so it goes this way. And then I think it's just like tied on or something. What way is that actually? I've got to look that up. Sorry now. Kong axe. All right, so it's all tied on here. Okay, so it's got like strapping or something sort of around the top of it, and it's all spiky on top. And then we have this sort of icicle like shape going through, and it's glowing. It's got like all this texture on it. Okay, and then the beam is like going right up to it, so it's like coming this way and hitting back here somewhere. Terrible aim by Godzilla, I must say. So like the beam is coming up here. So this beam, we're just like tie it up to where Godzilla's head will be, because we want it to sort of line up. So it's like hitting here. All right, so that means Godzilla's head is like down there. Okay. So let's go for Godzilla now. So this is like classic Godzilla. It's like an earlier version. It's not the pink one. You could color it pink though. I might do that because that's like the newer version. Okay, so the mouth is like here, right? So basically we'll go sort of square nose, right? Curving around like this. Godzilla always has this square kind of nose shape. And the nostril will be sort of long coming down there. And then we have a big like frowning eye section. And it starts to get real spiky going down his back. It's all textures and stuff on this. And then the eye itself is kind of like in here. So you could do it glowing pink or blue, whatever way. And then we have those lines, so like there's these kind of bags around the eye, right? So that like kind of touch the snout, so it like comes around this way. And then like textures and stuff on all these. And then the bottom jaw be like here, just below this. And then there's like a piece of skin that holds the mouth together. And then like the other side of the mouth. So here. We've got the tongue. And then there's like some textures and spikes and stuff here, depending on which Godzilla you're drawing, of course. Okay. And then teeth. So Godzilla has like real small sort of teeth. And like textures on the inside of the mouth and stuff. This beam will have like energy and stuff all around it. So then general shape of the neck sort of comes down here, down to the body, and then the back is like spiky, sort of going down here. All right. So yeah, that's the general shape. But then we have like, you know, some of those glowing sort of fins starting here. And again, you could do the blue or pink. And then like 2 layers of spikes coming down here and eventually sort of disappearing. Right, just little sort of spikes like that, and like textures, curved sort of lines on his neck here. And that curves into there. Right, and then the gills. Some textures on those. So what have we got so far? Just adding texture now. And then shoulder sort of here, I would say. Sort of joining the neck. And then with all textures on all these. Like I guess the other shoulder, maybe you could see a little bit of it there. And then all textures in here. Oop. So when you're doing textures like on a reptile kind of creature, you want to think you're like throwing a net on top. You know, so just these kind of broken lines that follow the sort of shape of them. It's the easiest way to do it anyway. You could do like clusters of circles as well. Dots and everything. Go crazy with it if you want it. Do, do, do. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. That's it. Hope it's helpful. Anyone else with requests, specific requests that maybe I don't see in the YouTube comments, Patreon's the best way to go. You can message me directly, send me an image even. Like a Gmail link to the image. Google Images. Super thanks is also another way. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.